It's Mando time! Yes! The time has finally come for season 3 of The Mandalorian. And if you're like me, you have been eagerly anticipating for the return of good old Mando and Grogu, cutest duo, father-son duo in the galaxy far, far away. But yeah, I'm super excited. And it's Renee here, Low-Key Geek. And to get myself pumped and just caught up a little bit for season 3 of The Mandalorian, I went ahead and I watched obviously the final episode from season 2. Still very impactful episode, unbelievable. I still remember and I believe it was like about 2 years ago now when that episode came out, and just how gleeful I was, especially towards the end where, spoiler alert, I mean, you should have seen it by now, right? The return of Luke Skywalker when he comes in and he, takes Grogu under his arms and whisks him away to try to train him to be a Jedi and all that kind of stuff like that. But we also got to see good old Mando, yield the Darksaber. Moff Gideon has been defeated, sort of. And Bo-Katan is pretty much pissed off and upset because Mando has her sword. We also got to see the last time we will probably ever see at least this version of Cara Dune, which is kind of unfortunate because I actually really liked her character a lot. We won't talk about any of the controversies and all that stuff right now, but it is going to be very interesting to see how they're going to handle this character moving forward. If you've read the news and all that stuff, the writers have tried to address it, and basically she is still around, but just not there with Mando, because obviously Mando is off on an adventure going somewhere else. No big spoiler there, no big surprise or whatever the case is. So we got that going. That's how pretty much season 2 ended. Then we had, the Book of Boba Fett / Mando 2.5 or whatever you want to call it. Because the last 3 episodes of the Book of Boba Fett, you had the Mandalorian there. And, it was one episode or 1.5 episodes were really dedicated to the story of the Mandalorian. And that's basically where you had the reunion of Mando and Grogu. So if you didn't watch the Book of Boba Fett and you're coming into this season wondering, well, how the hell did Mando and Grogu reunite? I mean, the last time I saw or I remember, they were gone. And Grogu was off with Luke training. Mando was all by himself playing with his sword. So what's the deal with that? Well, you should definitely check out the Book of Boba Fett. If not the entire series or season, I should say. The very least, those last 3 episodes, especially the 2 prior to the final, because that is very heavy Mando-centric episodes. And you get to see, of course, Luke Skywalker training Grogu. And you got to see Ahsoka as well, kind of some interactions there with Ahsoka. So I think those episodes were really awesome episodes, and you definitely got to check that out. But it was nice to relive those moments to get myself ready for season 3 of The Mandalorian. So I'm super pumped. I'm super excited. I cannot wait to check out episode 1 of season 3 of The Mandalorian. But before I do that, as always, if you are brand new to this channel and you happen to come across me for the first time and like, who's this guy with the Empire Strikes Back 40th anniversary shirt and the C-3PO R2-D2 droids cap? Well, I'm Renee, Low-Key Geek, and I'm going to be doing reactions to every episode of season 3 of The Mandalorian. And I've been doing reactions to other things like trailers and, The Last of Us. I've been really digging that. And of course, we do movie reviews and the like here. So if you like what you see, you want to see more of this stuff, either from me or from others here on YouTube, make sure hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. It really helps the channel grow, and it helps others like you see this type of content as well. So it only takes you a couple seconds and doesn't really cost you a thing. If you'd like, hit that notification bell so that you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. And for you audio listeners out there, and if you're interested in an audio version of at least the recap portion of these episodes, type in Low-Key Geek on your podcast platform or choice, where you can find this and many other things for your listening pleasure. And of course, if you are in a position to help support the channel even more and maybe get something nice for yourself, and if you're like me, you're into nostalgia from the 80s, 90s, 2000s, and all that kind of stuff like that, check out 80stees.com. They may have something that you're definitely going to like. Remember the good old days? The days of big hair, neon colors, scrunchies, Jinko jeans, and iconic movies and TV shows? At 80stees.com, they know how much you miss the 80s, the 90s, and all of the other 80s. That's why they created a collection of the coolest, most iconic t-shirts from those eras. Their t-shirts aren't just nostalgic, they're also high quality, comfortable, and stylish. Whether you're a fan of classic 80s movies like The Breakfast Club or Ghostbusters, or just want to show your love for your favorite 90s TV shows like Friends or Baywatch, they've got you covered. You know what? I do like it when they call me Big Papa, so I'm gonna have to really pick this up right now. SWAT Cats? Wow, who remembers SWAT Cats? And it's not just movies and TV shows, but you can rep the memories of your favorite brands, books, and video games. It's also not just shirts. You can also get all of your favorite memories on hoodies, jerseys, and more. At 80cs.com, they understand the power of nostalgia. That's why they created a shopping experience that takes you back to the decades you love. Browse their collection of unique, eye-catching apparel that will make you feel like you're reliving those iconic moments. For a limited time, they're currently running a special buy one, get one free for those of you who decide to act right now. Plus, they offer free worldwide shipping for orders over $100. That's right, buy one, get one free, and free worldwide shipping for orders over $100. So what are you waiting for? Click on the link found in the description to visit 80cs.com today and find your perfect nostalgic fit. Appreciate that, and of course I appreciate all the support you've all been giving me. And keep in mind, anytime you go through one of our affiliate links, you're going to get something nice for yourself, but at the same time you're going to be helping support this channel at no additional cost to you. So once again, thank you so much for all that. All that out of the way, let's get into season 3 episode 1 of The Mandalorian. Why did I make it sound like some cabaret show, you know, like The Mandalorian? Of course, as I'm watching this recap, I'm reminded, yes, that Mando has been ousted and he's no longer a Mandalorian. So this whole thing about him having to go back to Mandalore is like a big thing. So I'm so curious how that's going to play out in this season. Oh, is this the armorer? What kind of fandangled mystical water is that? I wonder what she's forging this time. Is that a shield? Shield DeLorean. Or is this a new helmet? Ooh, it might be a new helmet. Ooh. It's nice and blue. Oh, look at all those Mandalorians. Oh, man, that looks awesome. Who are you? Oh, my God, look at all the variations. It's so awesome seeing so many Mandalorians like that. Oh, wait, is this... Wait, this isn't like a flashback, is it? Is that like a young Jin?
I swear on my name and the names of the ancestors
that I shall walk the way of the Mandalore.
Walk the way of the Mandalore.
Words of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart.
and the words of the creed shall be forever forged in my heart.
Yes, ma'am. This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. This is the way. Everyone drink the Kool-Aid.
From this moment on, I shall never remove my helmet.
From this moment on.
Never? Not even to wash my face or shampoo my hair? Oh, watch out. Whoa! And these animals don't have any kind of decorum or respect or manners. You know, they're in the middle of this big ceremony and you had to come in because maybe you're a little hungry. I mean, that's not cool. Oh my God, this thing is huge. Shoot him down. Oh yeah, baby. Wow. Take down this sea beast. Oh, that thing's gonna blow up. No effect. Ooh. I don't know if you guys want to do that. You're gonna get tossed. Ooh. Oh, there they go. Nice. Yeah, this guy is not stupid. It's like, I'm just gonna roll and just mess you guys up. Come on, Armor, you got this. Can I take off my helmet now so I can breathe? Ooh. Oh, what kid? What are you gonna do? Oh. Nice. Saved your ass. Oh, there's Mando. Wow. Boom. Oh, look at all the guts flying all over the place. Good old fish guts. Mando to the rescue. Of course. Like, hello everybody, it's me. Wow. What an opening. The Apostate. The Prostate. That was a great opening. It's like hi guys, miss me?
You have removed your helmet.
It's like, in case you don't remember what I said to you last time.
You are no longer Mandalorian.
You? That's a new sound.
Is this inscription not Mandalorian?
What you got there, Mando?
Where did you come upon this?
You know, I know people. People know me. You know, we do a little exchange of goods and stuff. No biggie.
So perhaps it is not poisoned.
That girl is poisoned.
Planet, and I can bring you proof that I have bathed in the living waters beneath the mines of Mandalore.
I bathe in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. Aww. Grogu, when are you going to start talking?
This is the way.
Oh, this is the way. This is the way. Uh-huh, uh-huh. I like it. Uh-huh, uh-huh.
And I will see you again.
This time as a Mandalorian. Is he asleep? Looks like he's sleeping. As if to remind you that, you know, he is a kid. Oh, what he's... Oh, are those like from, what's it, Rebels? Those creatures that travel through light speed? Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, that's so cool. Aww, these two are so adorable. Oh, that was a nice little touch they did there. I have to say, it looks like, I don't know if the budget was increased. It looks like the special effects have been vastly improved. Wow, look how different Navarro looks now compared to like when we were first introduced to it in season 1. Of course, Grogu's gonna think with his stomach. Always hungry, this kid. I love those guys. You see, and this time they're not like racked up over a fire grill. They're not captured like how originally it was.
It's changed around here.
That's what I was saying. It's like a Renaissance fair. Oh, Oh, is that IG-11? It's 11, right? Not 88. Oh, that's so cool. In memoriam. A nice statue.
Do you remember your old friend?
Oh, the sacrifice. Oh, what is that little thing behind him?
Heard you were back, but I didn't believe it.
Magistrate Karga.
That's High Magistrate.
Ooh, hi, Magistrate. How fitting is it that we get to see OG Creed when the new Creed movie is coming out this week?
Citizens have been so instrumental.
Those two robots are freaking adorable. Is their only purpose just to, carry the train?
Mining the asteroid fields at the edge of the system. There's a lot.
Grogu spinning around in the chair like a little kid.
You can settle down. You can hang up your blaster. Live off the fat of the land.
Grogu.
Come again?
His name is Grogu.
If you say so. Come, I want to shoot.
He's like, yeah, whatever.
Well, I'm confused. I thought you had completed your...
Oh my god, I just realized he's using the Force to spin himself around. That's so cute. Little nut.
And now I'm an apostate.
Oh.
Which is all the more reason.
Apostate. I guess that's what they're called when they're ousted like that.
You're from, you may be an apostate, but here you'd be landed gentry.
So, M&M's.
Magistrate? Yes, High Magistrate. Apology.
Hi, Magistrate.
But it's pirates.
Pirates.
Courtyard.
Pirates of the Caribbean?
Come on, Vane. That'll be enough of that.
You're so vain. You probably think the song is about you. You're so vain.
Well, that explains why she wouldn't let me inside.
He's trying to break into a school. I feel like they're not very bright, huh?
Join me for a drink back at my office. We'll toast to your captain.
We drink here.
In front of the school, like you're supposed to.
You paid us for murder and mayhem inside these doors.
Uh-oh. You don't want to do that.
Try me.
That's right. Once an outlaw, always an outlaw, son. You fool. Up. Yep. Big mistake.
Sure you want to let him go?
You'll let it be known that Navarro is respectable now, and not to be trifled with.
That's right. No funny business. Especially not in front of a school.
I need a marshal.
What about Marshal Dune?
After she brought in Moff Gideon, she was recruited by Special Forces.
And what came of Gideon?
He was sent off to a New Republic War tribunal.
All right, I had to pause this real quick. There you go. There's your answer. Cara Dune, still around, but reassigned. Easy peasy, right? Moff Gideon, off somewhere else. So if we don't see Moff Gideon in this series, in this season, we got an explanation. Cara Dune, she didn't die or mysteriously disappear, just reassigned. So, all right. They're cleaning things up, which is interesting. But I do hope that we get to see Moff Gideon again, because I just love Giancarlo Esposito, and I feel like he's such a great villain. But I also understand, because if you think about it, there's really not much to do left with him per se, right? So it does feel like they're going to be going a whole different direction here for this season.
I can't serve as your marshal. I have something pressing to attend to.
Apologies.
My apologies? My apologies.
I need him back.
What?
IG-11 was destroyed on the lava river. This is just a statue.
These are his parts, are they not?
I mean, what's left of him?
Build me one.
I need a droid I can trust to help me explore Mandalore. And he's that droid.
How the hell are they going to rebuild him? Plus, oh, the poor statue. Now there's no more statue. That's not nice. I like watching you work. Oh, my eyes, so bright.
See if we can wake him up.
It's not gonna happen, right? Wait a minute. Let me guess. He can't do it, so he's gonna find some people who can. Hence the Boba Freak or Boba Freak, the Boba Freaks, that little race. Maybe they're gonna help. Oh, never mind. He seems to be operational. Oh no. It looks like the old protocols kicked in.
Mando, shoot it! Shoot it!
Oh, that was convenient.
Now that's using your head.
Hey, ba-dum-dum-tsh.
The Navarro has attracted the best droid smiths of the Outer Rim.
Baba Freak, Baba Freak, Baba Freak.
Why don't you ask him for yourself?
Who?
The Anzellans.
Yes, I was right.
What do you want?
I love these guys. They're like the Star Wars dozers.
Railings, bring in the railings. Jack.
It's broken. It's broken.
Mando, he said he can't fix it.
How did he get in there?
My friend.
You're not friend anymore. Memory circuit.
Broken.
New one. Very hard to find.
He said they don't make them anymore. They're very...
Why does he keep? He's speaking. He's speaking common.
He says you should get a new one.
What if I find you the part?
Okay, now then no problem. We did.
Yeah, no biggie.
No, Grogu.
What's he trying to do? He's not trying to eat him, is it? Bad baby. Bad baby. I wonder where they need to go for the part. Bah! I'll come back to eat those little guys soon. Cause Grogu hungry.
Galaxy, because you never know where you might be headed next. This here is your hyperspace.
Aww.
And this
Is a warning that some crap is about to go down.
Avast, Mandalorian. You can't just sneak away.
Of course it's gonna be this dummy.
Him.
Gorian shard should stick to hijacking and ransoming.
You could stick something else somewhere. You know what I'm trying to say. Oh, this is cool. Now, this is pod racing. Damn, how many are there? Don't you know the odds of surviving an asteroid field is, I don't know, 65 million to 1? This is pretty cool. This I feel like I'm watching like old school Star Wars right now. I love this. This is really awesome. Especially the sound of the ships sound awesome. Whoop. He found him. Oh, damn. See? He wouldn't have been able to do all this with a Razor Crest. I tell you that much. Woo. I'm hit. No!
Bringing the Mandalorian to you, Captain.
Uh-oh. It's a setup. Captain? Who's his captain? What is that? Oh, damn. Not good. But who's the cap?
Where you are, Mandalorian. You're out.
He's like a walking moss field.
4 of my fighters. Surrender your ship and I'll spare your life.
That voice sounds very familiar.
Pirate.
Bye. Crazy moss guy.
It's another planet in the Mandalorian system. And that is a Mandalorian castle.
Oh. Oh, wait. Are we going to see... I think this is where Bo-Katan lives, right? Where is that pod parked that makes it so easy for Grogu to like get in and out of it? It's like... whoop. No greeting. Robot just stares at him. That's rude. That's her. Is that her? Yes, I think that's her.
Bo-Katan,
Yeah! Woo!
I'm here to join you.
There's nothing left to join.
Oh, she's not happy.
I returned without the Darksaber. My forces melted away.
Uh-oh.
Where is the stolen fleet?
Making their way through the galaxy as mercenaries.
Wow. They just abandoned her?
I do.
Then you lead them. Wave that thing around, and they'll do whatever you say.
Oh, wow. Grudge much? Oh, she looks great.
Go home. There's nothing left.
Wow.
Going to Mandalore, so that I may bathe in the living waters.
Of Lake Minnetonka.
There's nothing magic about the mines of Mandalore.
Mines of Moria.
And I will find out if the planet is really poisoned.
Goodbye, Dinjarin.
Wow. So cold and calculated. Ooh. Oh, wow. Rick Famuyiwa, huh? I hope I'm saying that name right. I always have a problem saying that name. Rick Famuyiwa. 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 Rick Famuyiwa. That's how you say it. Okay. Wow. It definitely feels nice to be back in the Mandalorian universe. I've missed it, to be honest. All right. So yeah, episode 1 of The Mandalorian, just finished watching it. And look, all of you people who have been crying while you were watching like Andor or other of the Star Wars shows, you're like, oh, there's not enough action and all that kind of stuff. I want some action. Well, this episode and the start of the season gave you a ton of action. There was a lot of action. It felt like everything was very nonstop. And surprisingly, they fit so much into a very short episode. It was only 37 minutes, which is, disappointing in a way, because I feel like they could have definitely given us a whole lot more. But it was a good, it was a good taste. It was a good, it was a good appetizer to get ourselves ready for this season. I mean, this was all set up on tone and, where we are right now in the storyline. Everything was just set up to get us to a place where we know, okay, this is what's going to have to be done and all that. And in a weird way, it was kind of like a roll call episode. I like to call those roll call episodes, where all the main key players within a show have been introduced or reintroduced to us again for this season. You know, we got, you know, Carl Weathers' character, the High Magistrate now. So it was nice to see him. We got, of course, obviously the Armorer. We got to see the rest of those Mandalorians from that tribe. We got to see, obviously, got Grogu and Mando. We were given a great explanation as to where Cara Dune is now. So, you know, she's been kind of reassigned somewhere else. The update on Moff Gideon, where he is right now. And of course, we were reintroduced once again to Bo-Katan, and she looks fantastic. She looks very melancholic. You could tell she's definitely holding a grudge because of the whole Darksaber situation. And she's bitter because, you know, it turns out like everyone basically left her, right? So that explains why we didn't get to see, you know, the rest of her crew around with her, at least for right now. And when we got the setup of seeing like what Mando has to do, you know, obviously he wants to go to Mandalore, but he doesn't want to go alone. He needs some help, and he wants a droid to go with him. So he needs to get IG-11 fixed because that's the only droid that he trusts for whatever reason, because he probably also knows that that droid will take care of Grogu, which is always at most importance right there. So we're introduced to the Boba Fett clan, the Star Wars dozers, as I like to call them, because they very much remind me of like the dozers from Fraggle Rock. But this is the Star Wars version, and they can't fix them unless they get a part. Then, you know, Mando says, all right, you know what, I'll get the part for you so you could fix them. And they said, no problem. Yeah, we could do it. So that was pretty cool. And so that's where we are right now, right? So Mando has to find a part, get IG-11 fixed. They're going to go to Mandalore, and he has to bathe in the waters of Lake Minnetonka. So yeah, so it was a pretty cool setup episode. Again, this was a good setup for the rest of the season. I really, you know, enjoyed it. And again, it just feels nice to be back in the, you know, Mandalorian universe. You know, we've been absent from it for some time now. It's been like a couple of years since season 2, and we got like a small taste of it shortly after with the Book of Boba Fett, but it's been a minute. So it's nice to be back in this universe again. My major complaint right now is that there seems to be a lot of comedy, and I understand Grogu and all that stuff like that, but right now, as it currently is, it's a good balance. I just don't want this to turn into too much of a childish kind of Marvel-like comedy type of production and all that stuff like that. You know, I think if you keep it along the same lines of humor that we are used to in the Star Wars universe, that like we've seen in the original movies and everything, then there's no problem with that. I just don't want them to accidentally lean too much into it. I'm a little weary about that. But other than that, I thought everything was great. Again, packed episode, and I never felt once like it was rushed or anything was rushed. But I do feel like it would have been nice if we got at least an episode 2, or like what they've done before, an elongated initial episode. And it's kind of interesting that they went short for this one. Rick Famuyiwa did a great job directing this, and I know he's like kind of like the executive producer. He's like the one heading up most of the production for the entire series. So I wonder if this is the only episode that he's going to be directing. But you know, he has a good pulse on what Star Wars fans want and kind of what really sells the series, what needs to get done initially off the bat, especially since there's been it's been quite a while since we haven't seen this universe, and now we're getting back into it again. So this was definitely a good introduction appetizer for everything that we were going to see. But of course, I am so curious as to what all of you think out there. How did you like episode 1 of season 3 of The Mandalorian? Did you like it? Was it too short for you? Were you hoping for more? Was it too much? Do you feel like it was rushed? Or was it just perfect? Let me know everything in the comments. But yeah, I'm so looking forward to checking out the rest of the season and what's in store for us in episode 2. But that means we'll just have to wait till next week. So as we close out today's reaction. If you haven't done so yet, don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, hit that notification bell so you get notified every time a new video is uploaded. If you want an audio version of this episode, check out Low Key Geek on your podcast platform of choice, where you could download the recap portion of this episode and all the other things there for your listening pleasure. And like I said earlier, if you're in a position to help support the channel even further, check out 80stees.com in the description, and maybe you could get something very awesome for yourself, and at the same time you'll be helping support the channel. I appreciate all you for watching and tuning in. This is it for me for today, but I'll catch you all next week. Until then, stay cool, stay classy, stay safe, and stay sane, and have a great rest of the week. All right, peace out, y'all.